Hey, welcome back to Woodruff Woods. Before we get to today's video, I wanted to pick a winner for the top test moisture meter. So I've already got it loaded up with the URL, and there's 60 unique users that commented on the video. So Lisa's going to hit start and we're going to see who the winner is. Stanley Keith. Stanley Keith, you are the winner. Put it right up there by the camera, Lisa, so they can see. I'll read Stanley's comment to everyone. It was Woodruff and Lisa. I need to get myself another one of these moisture. Had one and then it got stepped on by my helper. You know how that goes. Great job with the new engine and battery. Great job, Lisa. Love that blue sky. So Stanley Keith, you are the winner, and we will be sending out that top test meter to you sometime this week. Maybe later in the week. I have some business I have to take care of for my real job, but be sure it'll be on its way to you. And Stanley, just so you know, you can email me at oldmountainfirewood@gmail.com. Send me your address so I can get this shipped out, okay? All right, on to today's video. So, hey, welcome back to the channel, folks. Hey, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Darren, and this is Woodruff Woods. Anyway, today I'm doing yet another product review. I had something sent to me. It's actually been a couple of weeks ago, and with the holidays and everything, it was kind of hard to keep up with things, but I'm out here in the garage and I'm opening this up and we're going to take a look at what was sent to me. I have a feeling that this is going to be very useful. So while I'm doing this, I'll just say that, like, the number of products that have been out here on YouTube recently is really amazing. And it seems like more and more companies are using these channels as a way to get their product out to the public and to the people that will most likely use them. So in this box, we have a couple of items. And one of the items is a bag. I don't know if you would call this a bag, but it is a pouch of sorts to carry firewood. And we're going to give this a try. You know, it's usually Dallas's chore to bring the firewood into the house, but I'm probably going to step in for her because she's at her part-time job that she does this evening, and probably need to help her out with that. So I'll have to figure out how this goes. I think it rolls up something like this, and you're able to put the wood right in there and carry it on into the house. So we'll give that a try here in just a minute. The other thing that's in here is a pair of gloves for handling the wood. They are cut-resistant gloves. I'll bring them a little closer so you can see. And you know, they're probably good for handling wood. We all know what it's like to get a sliver when we're handling wood. And I'll just throw these on, see what they're like. But you know, they stretch pretty good. They fit pretty tight. You can still have a little bit of dexterity with them. So you know, pretty good in that regard. So I'm going to take these off, though, so I can actually handle the stuff here. I don't know about you, but I'm really terrible at using gloves. I prefer to just use my hands as much as possible. And anyway, we have a Kindling splitter in here. And I guess I'm going to have to do a little bit of assembly here with this, which I'll turn the camera off to do that, because I lost my light here. Probably if I wave my hand, no, I can't seem to turn it back on. Oh well. But I don't know if anyone's going to want to watch me assemble this, but if I do video, I'll just put it on time lapse for you. But anyway, these are sent by Yamagahome, and it's an entire package. There will be a link in the description to an Amazon advertisement for this entire package that I'm opening here. But I've been anxious to try out this Kindling splitter because, as many of you know, I travel a lot for work. So Lisa and Dallas are here sometimes alone for a few nights. And if it's a particularly cold night and Lisa or Dallas is having trouble starting a fire, this would be a way that they can come out to the garage and pretty safely split some kindling without getting the splitter out or using an axe or hatchet, which you know, I really don't like them to use because I just feel as though, you know, the chance for injury is pretty high. So anyway, if this works the way I think it does, this is going to be as safe as possible in a way to split kindling. And, you know, I think it's probably going to be safe enough that a younger child could even do it. But let's get putting this together. So this kit comes with everything you need to put it together, even some makeshift wrenches in there, obviously the hardware needed. So, you know, good set of instructions here. It looks like it's going to be pretty straightforward to put this together. So first impressions on the assembly process are that these wrenches are not much good. These are nylon nuts. So some people call them, you know, lock nuts, whatever, but it's a nylon nut meant so that it doesn't unscrew. This is pretty heavy. It's made of some pretty nice looking steel here. You can see it's got a nice sharp edge right here to split your kindling on. And these bars need to be tightened down, and I'm not going to mess with these wrenches anymore. I'm going to take a break, run up to the garage, and use some of my better tools to put this together. So we're back. I went up to the garage. I got the 1/4 inch impact out, put this all together. So let's take a look. I got some better lighting here for you too. You can see this nice and sturdy, pretty heavy. I didn't weigh it, but it's a couple of pounds anyway. Maybe, I don't know, might even be like 5 pounds. So pretty thick steel. You can see I can just hold my finger next to it and get an idea. So I have a nickel here, and you know, it's probably at least 2 nickels thick. You know, these seem to be built well. So I'm going to put this on the ground. I'm going to adjust the camera here, and we're going to take a couple whacks at this and see what it does for making kindling. So I'm going to be using a 4-pound hammer, and I've got a nice straight grain piece of ash here. And the way this works is, and actually I'm going to tilt the camera up just a bit so you can get the full effect here. But you hit it. I'm going to stand up, make it easier. And we've split one time. So I'll throw that out of the way, and we'll just make a couple of pieces here. And that's one piece. You know, you got really good control over the wood, where with an axe, you know, sometimes you're hitting it and, you know, you're not getting maybe the hit you wanted. I did see Tony's Cool Tools. He had talked about one of these, and what he had mentioned was, you know, putting it in like a bucket or a basin of some sort, and you can keep the wood all together. But honestly, with this one, I'm seeing it hold it pretty well together. So this is the final piece here we'll do just for demonstration. And I got to tell you, I like it. As a matter of fact, I like it a lot. And I don't have that filter on there. Hold on one second. We'll put a filter over that light, and hopefully you can see me a little better. I like it. It works as advertised. The wood splits good. It stays in there pretty good. You're not chasing pieces going all over the place. And a lot of times with this dry ash, it does want to pop and it'll, you know, throw them a couple feet across the floor. But I ended up with, and I'll just tilt you down, I ended up with a nice little pile right here by the splitter. You know, this works as advertised. It works very well, as a matter of fact, and it's much safer for people that aren't used to using axes or hatchets or something of the like. You know, you could do this pretty safely. I mean, yeah, I suppose you could probably hit your hand with the hammer, but you can see, like, once you give it a little bit of a tap, it's stuck on that sharp edge, and it pushes right down and out. And you know, so far so good. So let's try that log carrier, and let's see how that works if we fill it up, and I'll get some wood ready to go into the house. So since we're going to be handling some wood, I decided I would try these gloves out that they sent me. And actually I'm going to wear them on the opposite side because I haven't taken the tags off, and I'd rather them be on the back. But I guess, you know, the way these are made, they are kind of ambidextrous. So really doesn't matter which hand they go on. And boy, they're cold tonight, I gotta tell you. But let's take a look at, we can lay this out, and we'll just grab some pieces of wood, throw on here. We got quite a mix of wood here. Some walnut, some ash, some maple, and some cherry. And really doesn't matter what I'm putting in here, but just so you know what types of wood I'm taking in the house right now. So there, I got a pretty good jag of wood in there. I can pull it off and carry it away. I gotta say, this is pretty handy. I've never used one of these before. I'm always a one, you know, tuck it on my shoulder and carry it in. But that becomes kind of a pain when I'm, you know, in my work clothes, or maybe I'm getting ready to go for work and I realize I need to bring in wood. Then I'm into carrying it 2 pieces at a time or something. This would be a way where I'm not getting a mess all over my shirt. You know, I'm not getting all dirtied up. So I think this would work out just fine. It actually comes where you can use Velcro and attach this together. Once again, I'm trying to do it with gloves on, and I'm not that good at that. So I could see this being used at a campsite. Likewise with the kindling cracker. Even if you weren't making kindling, just breaking down a bigger piece into a smaller piece would work fine for that. Maybe you have to park a little bit away from your campsite. You can carry your wood with this. You know, I'm thinking this is a pretty good product, pretty good arrangement of products here. And, you know, like I said, I'll leave a link down below. You can check them out on Amazon. Let me see if I can give you a good shot of their logo. Hopefully with the glare you get it. It's Yamagahome, Y-A-M-A-G-A, home. And by the looks of things, they had a couple of different products out there. You know, one thing I didn't say about this that I should, it even has holes so you could actually bolt this down to something if you wanted to. I mean, I'm here in the garage. I had a nice hard surface with the concrete here. And, but you know, you could put this up on a block of wood or something, nail it down, it wouldn't move. I didn't find that it moved. It's hefty enough that it's not moving anywhere when you're pounding directly down on it. So good product. Check them out. Yamagahome. I'm going to carry these into the house, saving Dallas a couple of trips on her chore to fill the house full of firewood. That's going to be all for this episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.